Hey guys, welcome back to Magnolia Queen Farms. We're headed to Opelousas, Louisiana today to remove a hive from a house. Homeowner's got a hive in there, said it's been in there about 3 years, and now he's got renters in the house, so he wants to make sure we get it out. But I'm not by myself today. I got my son Nicholas with me. So we're going to get up here and see if we can't get some bees removed. It's going to be a beautiful day, nice cool morning. It's supposed to warm up, so y'all stay tuned with us and we'll get started soon. See, we've got a hive in by a dryer vent, but what we found is we have a second hive up in the soffit, it looks like. So we're going to work on taking this one out that's close to the dryer vent today, and y'all stay with us, we'll get started. Yeah.
How it's put in there?
Yeah, I have an idea, but I need somewhere to plug power up. still a lot of robbing going on. That's because there's a second hive right there, and we'll do that another time. But we checked everything. The hives don't go to either side any further in the walls, so we're going to come back maybe tomorrow, if not next week, and get that second hive out. But that is one hive gone. We're going to get these girls up to the farm, get them set up. Now that is a mess of bees, y'all. We're going to get these girls up to the farm. That's a lot of bees. It's the next day. We got these bees up here to the farm and got them set up. And this is our vacuum box. So what we do is I take the vacuum off and then put a box with their brood in it on top. Then I've got a screen. I open it up and let them work their way up to the brood. And then we let them sit and kind of stabilize. So what we're going to do today is actually set that box off the hive and get the vacuum box kind of cleaned out and get them into that hive. And we're going to kind of look and just see if we can see the queen. There was a lot of bees. So we didn't find her, you know, to catch her. But there were so many bees, and then robins started. So we're pretty sure we got her in there. But we're going to kind of look and see. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with them open because they're just kind of new here. But as you can see, what I did on the side for my vacuum, instead of just strapping it together, I put buckles, like suitcase buckles, just kind of for some extra security. It keeps everything lined up. And if I pull a strap off or something, it doesn't slide, take a chance of bees going everywhere. So that's just kind of my little thing that I like to make it a little safer for the bees and for us, because when we go to these, we never know if they're going to be aggressive or calm. And these bees are pretty calm. They're swarmed around a lot, but we only took one sting because, you know, these blue gloves are sting resistant but not sting proof. So anyway, we're going to get this box taken apart and try to get this hive set up and check them out. Yeah, I should have smoked them. I got excited with filming and stuff like that and didn't smoke them. So let's see if we can kind of get them settled down a little bit. What I do in my vacuum is I try to, I just put some frames with some plastic foundation just when we vacuum them in. They're actually not deep frames, they're medium frames, but we do that just to kind of give them something to get on when we're vacuuming them up. And it works pretty well. They don't stay on there long enough for it to, you know, for them to start drawing anything out or anything like that. So I mean, folks, it is a lot of bees. And one of the things that I noticed when we were vacuuming these out and doing this removal is they still have a lot of drones. I mean, we did find some drone comb. We didn't save it, but man, I vacuumed up a lot of drones, which I'm really surprised. I actually figured that they would have already kicked the drones out, but there was a field right beside there that was absolutely loaded with goldenrod, and you guys could probably see from the video, the new comb was yellow, beautiful new drawn out comb. Just kind of taking a second to look for the queen, see if I see the queen on this center cover. Don't see her, so let's kind of pop these bees off here. So one of the things, I had some extra frames that we had a few that we didn't put brood on. And I left them in here, so I want to get them out because they're already moving over, about to start drawing comb, but I have some frames of honey and some drawn comb out. We actually had wax moths get in a hive, and we put them in the freezer. They've been in the freezer for about a week, so they're good. We'll put them in here and let the bees kind of clean them up. As you can see, that fast they drew that comb out off of this frame that fast. Didn't take them no time, so we're going to be leaving that one in there. This one's mostly honey and pollen. It's got some brood on it. That's mostly pollen, a little bit of brood down there at the bottom. I mean, folks, that is a lot of bees. Covered that brood up really well. Cap brood, got eggs and larvae. And we'll watch if for some chance that we did not get the queen. You know, we had some honey fall, you know, kind of off the bottom, and as we were doing it, which always happens when you're up high. But if by some chance we didn't get the queen, we're going to kind of check them back in a week and see if they're drawing out a queen cell, because we got eggs and larvae and cap brood, so we're going to keep an eye on them. I just want to kind of put up here in the sun and see. I see a queen. I do not see one on there. Let me go ahead and get this undone and try to get these bees off. You see the drones? Now I lost them. See, do have some drones. So it's a little late in the year to make a queen. If we can't find the queen, or we don't find the evidence of her, then what we'll probably do is just order a queen from Barnyard Bees, and because I've had great success with their queens, great success. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. If we need be. I just want to look on this side, if by some chance see. All right, a lot of drones. Not overpopulated with drones. I'm just really surprised to see that many drones in the middle of October. But it's still very warm out, so, and this is a feral hive, so. With all the honey, we did lose quite a few bees, a lot more than normal. But as you can see, folks, there's a lot of bees in here. No signs of disease or anything like that in this colony. Pretty pleased about that. They all look really healthy. Very strong hive for sure. So we were happy to see that. gonna go ahead and get these girls covered up and let them settle. Get everything we got cleaned up here. They got enough food, and we got the goldenrod blooming, so we won't have to feed these girls. All right, guys, well, there they are. We're going to let them go and see if they fill up those other few frames, and probably end up having to add another box, maybe a medium in the next week or two. There's just so many bees, but we're going to watch and see if we can find the queen or evidence, see if we see eggs. We'll let them sit for about a week, see if we see any eggs and or queen cells when we go back in there and check them out. But there they are. They are set up, and they are now Magnolia Queen Farm bees. Well, guys, that wraps up another one of Magnolia Queen Farms. If you would, hit the like and subscribe button down there. We're making more videos and really trying to get this channel going. Also, if you have any comments, please feel free to comment. We do read the comments, and we'll get back with you as soon as possible. Any suggestions, we're always open to that. And building relationships and growing as beekeepers. Also, you heard me mention Barnyard Bees. Dave and Jimmy and those guys up in Georgia, great to deal with. Have pretty much anything you want in beekeeping supplies. I know I've ordered queens from there. Very, very satisfied with their stock. I'll make sure and put the link down below. Also, want to take a second to highlight someone that I appreciate very much, and that's Mr. Ed, Jeff up at the Abbey. I'll also put a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. Several weeks back, he invited Trudie and I up there to look around, and it was actually our 18-year anniversary. We went up there and spent a long time with him. Walked us through the wood shop and the grounds, and saw his hives and the honey hut, which is absolutely phenomenal, and gave us some St. Joseph Abbey honey. So looking forward to trying that. So Dirt Rooster, gotta say, man, I'm impressed with Jeff. Hadn't been invited to the Dirt Rooster place yet over in Mississippi. I know he smoked you in the swarms this year, so definitely looking forward to see how that goes next year in your little competition. But I'll also post a link to the Dirt Rooster channel down there below. Very informative channels, guys. We watch a lot of them. They've helped us out a lot. But just want to say thanks to Jeff. We really enjoyed it, and looking forward to maybe coming up there and seeing you again soon. But guys, as always, we pray that the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you, and may you be blessed in all your endeavors. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.